March 2, and I almost actually forgot to um switch to my live screen. Okay, so I think I saved last time. Yeah, I did. Let's actually talk to the Twilight crew. Cyrus, I called before. Something's been bugging me. We may not see each other for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Okay. That's weird. I feel like I should see you off for some reason. Like I have to say bye to someone I've been waiting for a long time to see. Sora, about that bag of yours? Never mind. Come visit us again, alright? We'll be at the usual spot. So I don't think we know that that's called the usual spot, but... You see, not yet. It's time for our adventures to begin. He didn't say that, but you know Goofy would say that. Like, come on, son. I think Goofy wouldn't say yup right there. Man, if there's something you still want to do here now. It's your last chance. He's right. Well, not really right. It's more correct to say, we won't be back here for quite some time. So these items, you might want to grab them now. They're not really too imperative, but Jiminy's journal does keep track of the items you open, so it's just one less place we have to come back to later. I got a Mythril Shard, which is pretty decent, because we will be needing those later. I don't think it's full of ice cream sticks. Alright, so now we're going to talk to Donald and progress with the story. This is going to be a long journey, so prepare yourself well. Let's get on.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
Hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya. You know, I'm sad.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Guess that's that.
Let's go.
Go where? It's not like we have homes to return to. We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes. But there is some place I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here. So, you think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Go.
You sure about this?
I owe you both.
For what?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Thank you.
There goes our ride.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, you can play Kingdom Hearts 2 without playing the rest of them. You'll definitely be confused, though. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, because, I mean, you could have just looked into information regarding the other games. But we got on the train and came here like the king said. Something changed about this place. I wonder where we are. Well, someone's at the entrance of the building. Adventuring rule number 17. Collect information. Alright, but what about the other 16, Goofy? I don't ever remember you mentioning those before. I mean, except for the part where he just has to, just starts eliminating people.
What's going on?
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say. Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a Heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those Heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of Heartless, special for her. Oh, why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it is.
You ought to find something nicer to do.
Oh, says who? Huh? Oh, it's you!
Pete?
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages. His Majesty banished him to another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. 'Cause Maleficent's gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
What do you mean? You! So you're the ones that did it!
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Heartless Squad, round up!
I like how Pete is just like, What do you mean she can't? She's like, oh, so you're the one that did it. It was like, what? So you knew exactly what we were talking about this entire time, Pete. You piece of poop. Anyway. Is this Hand in Hand? Is that the name of this? I don't remember the name of this scene, but I like it a lot.
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Oh, you don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless by now.
Master Jensen lives here?
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
Anyways, now at the tower. I mean, Roxas was his pal. Tried to eliminate Roxas. A true pal wouldn't do that. I got some treasure chests here, so I'm gonna grab these. And I touched the save point. Although I don't think we'll be able to come back here for a little while anyway. I'm still gonna hit it, just in case. Cause yeah, no, this is part of Twilight Town. We won't be able to come back here for a while after we progress up here. But there are quite a bit of Heartless in this tower, I think. Well, not as bad as they were in Chain of Memories, so I can't really be that upset. And then later on, there'll be other enemies in here as well, which is kind of weird. Cause Yensid's just chilling at this in this tower, like this is his crib. There's no problem with these enemies being here. Like Yensid. Don't you care about the Heartless in your tower? It's like, it ain't shit. Like, oh, alright. What, I think Donald has, what, Thunder and Blizzard right now as his offensive spells? I don't remember. I know he has Thunder. And, it kind of just... I'm just like, hey, look at this door. Because, this door is where you're supposed to go. Oh, I have to scroll. There we go. Okay. That. Character link. Answers reports. Heartless. Nobodies. And oh, I forgot we have combo boost. We got that after the last. We got that at the end of the other stream last night, I believe. Actually, let me see. Yeah, Donald. Oh, Donald. He has cure already. Oh, that I didn't know. I thought he got cure at the same time we got cure. I mean, I guess that would explain why he keeps using Thunder, because that's the offensive spell he has right now. Pretty sure he has physical attacks in this game too, though, that he can use. The way Goofy throws his shield is so funny to me too. Hello, caveman. And we got a soldier here now. With the shadows. They have a Russian command too. It's Cyclone, I believe, but we're not going to make use of it right now. Oh, hold on. Maybe we will. Can I? Oh. I'm trying to bait him into using it. But didn't work.
Heartless, heartless, heartless. Things haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Boop, boop, burp, 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 burp. Well, to be fair, Pete is commanding some of the Heartless right now. I was about to say, it was like, there's no way we're not going to run a Heartless up here. I definitely remember this staircase having quite a few enemies. That's gonna be a little bit later on when there's more in here, but anyway, head up the stairs.
Master Jensen, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light. This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully. Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
So if I remember correctly, we actually don't need to read the book at all. I don't remember what it's going to say in it, or even if there's actual dialogue. If there's no actual dialogue, I definitely don't want to read it, but the treasure chest over here. I think it's the map for this this area. Should be the big treasure chest. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Which will you read? Let's read the beginning. The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. Oh my god. There are those chosen by the light and ensnared by the darkness, friends who share the same bond, though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path and trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the hearts that once was, for the answers are with it. Oh, I did. Okay, I was gonna pick interlude, but there we go. I didn't realize that. Oh wait, hold on. Adventure rule number 8. Wait a minute. That strange tower. No, why it was built. Adventure rule number 8. Search every corner of a new place. Okay. Do you actually have it? We have to read the book like Master Yensid said. We've been asleep for a while, so we need to know what's been going on. Well, I mean, I know what's been going on. Interlude. A long dream, a sad farewell hang in the air in that world between. Well derailed was illusion. The path chosen by the young boy led to his memories. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for all the confusion will end. Or for there all confusion will end. So I'm pretty sure we don't have to read the whole book. The future story. When they come with this battle, born of confusion will end. It is different things to different people. Can reality be that which is hidden? The same reason as mere existence. Still memories can be believed. Be not afraid and trust the body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, the fleeting rest will be over and everything will begin. Now we just talk the insect. Pretty sure we could have just done this anyway. The book contains important knowledge. Be sure to read it. Do you have any questions? Actually. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure that you don't have to read it. You just jump on the table and talk to him.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter. If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Nobodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you.
Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gorse, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Hello, Gil. Oh boy, time for new clothes, because as you can see, Sora's clothes, they, don't exactly fit him very well anymore. So we're gonna come over here.
Me, you guys, Riku, and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like Sora can't count, because that was only 5 people. But we're getting to that later. So here is actually pretty interesting. First of all, the treasure chest over here. There's different mirrors here, and they allude to the different powers you get throughout the game. This one is utilizing the strength to the fullest. This one using your magic to the fullest. Hey, can you move, please? This one obtaining old powers. This one possessing all abilities. This one unleashing the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power. And I think there's one right here. Image overcome by darkness. So those are all the forms we'll end up getting. We got valor, wisdom. I think this is master. No, this is limit. This one's master. This one's final, and this one's anti. Anti isn't so much of a obtainable form as it is it just being there kind of thing, and then you go into it from time to time, but it's still a form that Sora has access to, which would be pretty neat if we could access that in some capacity when we wanted to, but nope, gotta always use the light. Once you change, you're off. Please.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh, that will never do.
Oh, now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, yes. He does look very dashing.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow!
2 Keyblades!
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Your garments also have other powers. But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best, and thanks a lot.
And there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid. Oh, boy!
And we get the Star Seeker. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with the Star Seeker right now because, as you see, the form we just got wields 2 Keyblades, so we have to have the Star Seeker equipped to the form we just got, which is Valor form. And right here, just like, hey, by the way, it's Valor form. With Goofy's help, use a drive command to change into Valor form. What that allows us to do is we essentially absorb Goofy's power essence. I don't know how you want to describe it, but Goofy will disappear from the field and we will have the ability to use Valor form. Command has been added. It's on the gauge in the lower right. It's consumes transformation. It's powerful, absorbs party member strength. Party members will disappear by being transformed. So if we want to drive, just do that. Like I said, oh well, right here they're just going over drive abilities, forms, things like that. They each have their own abilities, and they have a growth skill. And the growth skill is a skill that you have while you're in dry form. So this is going to be our high jump, and I think it's the odd levels, starting from level 3, because it's at level 1 right now. So every other level will get an ability. We'll get access to a growth ability outside of our dry form. So there's that. Gotta do this. And sorry, got new clothes. I actually like these clothes a lot more than the other clothes. And there's actually no green transformation, which I always find a little odd because we have Flora, we have Merryweather, we have a red form, which is Valor, blue form for Wisdom, and we don't have a green form at all. I don't know why. Like, I just didn't make one. I don't know if there was actual reasoning for it, but I mean, I'm not gonna say temporarily suck Goofy. Oh, do that. This, because Sora got new clothes. The Heartless Soldier. Didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't look at that afterwards, huh? Oh, I thought I did. Okay. And items. Throw stone. And like I said, we can't take this off right now. So it does have air combo boost, which just extends our maximum combo by 1 in mid-air, which is fairly solid because air combos are a bit faster than ground combos. Alright, that's it for now in here. So let's head out. Huh? Sora, I think you dropped something. This is new to Final Mix. This wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 2. It must have fallen out of your pocket. What is it? Part of a picture? Was this a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you found it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your future, or with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across in your journey. I'll make sure to note them in my journal. So what we got here was a puzzle piece, which we'll be seeing all around the world. And a lot of them we're going to need growth abilities to get, like high jump and things like that. So you're going to want to level up your skills a little bit if you want to get the puzzle pieces as well, along with traversing an end game type area later.
It's the dummy ship.
So you guys ready to go?
Now, just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness, to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
How that's not fair.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensid.
We sure do appreciate the help.
My goodness, what's that? Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Malefa!
No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh, dear.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Goodness
Dear. Oh,
This is
whatever
very,
shall we
very
do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry.
Maleficent!
Howdy, Sora. How you doing? It's your favorite dummy engineers here, ready for duty. Chip. And Dale. Happy flying!
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
So now we're done with that. I don't know, why did the fairies just chill there? They're just like, no, we mustn't remember her. I was like, well, you're not moving. You're just in there staring at it. You're gonna remember the longer you're like you. I guess they repressed the memory or something of Maleficent. I also don't know, is that what they do in the movie? Is that how Maleficent like comes back or whatever? Like you remember her name, and then like she kind of just comes back into that, whatever. Anyway, now we're on to the gummy ship traveling of this game. Right here we can kind of dash around. You can see other worlds at the moment that we can kind of make out. There's two worlds right here. Back here there's another world which we cannot even think about looking at right now, along with some stuff over here, as well as there's just a lot of things just locked off at the moment. So we can go here. We don't actually have to use our gummy ship to go through like the pathway for this world in particular. So that's the thing.
Huh? You want to go back to Twilight Town? Come on, we gotta get moving ahead.
I want to see what they would say if I tried to go back to Twilight Town. So we're going to come here, and as you can see, it says Hollow Bastion. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're in the Hollow Bastion.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off. Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
It's Hollow Bastion.
Gosh, looks kind of different now.
I hope you and the kid are doing okay.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
Alright, and we're back in Hollow Bastion. Hello, King. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gil likes Moogles. Moogles and Tama. So I like the music here in this new, in this version of Hollow Bastion. Up here we have a puzzle piece, so we're going to grab that real quick. We should have a cutscene coming up here in a moment. There's another puzzle piece up there that we can get by abusing Valor Form. So we're going to come over here to the shop. Just an ability ring for right now, so there's nothing we need. Look at the accessory shop. Oh, this is the armor shop. This is also run by Wedge. Obviously, we still have Biggs and Wedge. I don't know where Biggs is. Probably over here, right? No, I don't know where Biggs is. There's Wedge, though. Gil, I don't think we're going to get Tama and Record Keeper anytime soon. We skipped the event entirely. I wanted Ender Crow. We're not going to be here for that long, so I'm not going to buy anything just yet because the next world is actually really, really close to where we are. Talking Moogles in towns, they can synthesize items with various materials. Collect the materials used for item synthesis to create various items. So, this one is really... Oh, that's why you've been pulling? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, but if we get it at like a random time, you might not have any mithril, know what I mean? I'm actually hoping for a Kingdom Hearts crossover again. I want to see what happens if I... Construction equipment is stored here. Can I... No, I can't. Lucky can't enchant memories. Moogle's shop in this game is actually quite a bit different, so we're going to take a look at that right now. So, first of all, the synthesis items don't stay in your stock, and every so often, you come in and you turn over the synthesis items, and from there, they will give you an item. For doing completing various collections. We got an elixir for that one for getting one type of material, which is pretty nice. Recipes. We have to find recipes in this game in order to get to create things. So we don't have the list directly from the start open to us, and we just make X amount of items and then we unlock it in this game. We do have... Oh, we don't have it yet. We have to level up our Moogle level, which you do by making more materials. As you can see right here, or making more items. And as you can see right here, we're level 1 amateur Moogle, and we need 40 experience to level up our Moogle level. So, once you get a little further in, I'll start finding some recipes and things like that. We'll be able to work on this, but we cannot do that for right now. Right now, what we can do is we can come over here. Can't do anything there. Do I want to try to get this now? I'll just come back later for it. Because you can use Valor Form to get this now. But it won't make that much of a difference, I don't think. Just because we won't be able to complete the puzzle lots 4 anyway anytime soon. What we can do, though, is come over here and talk to Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge? Who? He's Donald's uncle, a business typhoon. Before the Heartless showed up, he traveled the worlds on the gummy ship with the king. He was helping set up a traffic system. A transit system. What's all the racket? Why, if it isn't Donald and Goofy, hello lads. Aye, you look all hale and hearty. So do you, Uncle Scrooge. Ah, if only I were. I cannot seem to recreate my favorite old time ice cream. I'd make millions if I just got it right. I actually don't remember what Scrooge sounds like. Terribly. So the accent I'm giving him is probably pretty off. But he's trying to recreate Leon and the others in the bottle. They went to Merlin's house. He's trying to recreate sea salt ice cream, which we know of, actually. No, we do. Start of this game. Yeah, we know about it. Well, I mean, as a player, not through the game.
Oh. Hey, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Yuffie!
Look out!
And now we're taking on more nobodies, which we fought once before as Sora. And if you remember what Yensid said, nobodies are... Oh god, that's a samurai. We don't want to deal with you. Those nobodies have a reaction command, but you don't really want to deal with them. Not the funnest thing in the world to do.
Hey, you guys! I see you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon? Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on!
So we got a map of the marketplace. I like Yuffie's voice a lot more in this game. But also, Yuffie's eyes change color too, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think they were blue in the first Kingdom Hearts, and now they're like violet. I don't remember what color her eyes were in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I ever had an opportunity to see her eyes. When I played Final Fantasy VII, there probably was. Like, I know you can go on a date with Yuffie, and I think then you could see her eyes. But I think that every time I went on a date with someone, it was usually Aerith or Tifa. Since it's highest for Aerith by default. Like, the game, like, at least in the first playthrough, it's you're likely going to get Aerith as a date. That's just how the favor system typically works. It kind of coerces you into thinking and the picking choices that would favor Aerith. Anyway, I'm coming up here now because there's some items for us to grab up here for the drive recovery. We can actually get those. I think we have to use Valor Form for one of those if we want them both right now. Oh, it's also worth noting that the puzzle pieces don't all go in the same puzzle. Which is why I said earlier, I don't think it's too terribly bad to worry about not getting that one puzzle piece above the removal shop right now. And we have the security system that we saw once in Castle Oblivion up here. So I'm gonna head up here. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I didn't grab that chest over there. It's kind of hard if you can even grab this one with Valor form. I think you might have to do a high jump into an attack to try to like maneuver yourself over there in order to get it, but we'll be able to get it later. There's a lot of backtracking in these games as it is. Once we get like Valor form, not Valor form, Master form, Final form, Wisdom form. Maybe not so much Wisdom form. For this piece in particular, not so much Wisdom form. But yeah, we can use those forms as mobility options for things. Yeah. I think I have to either use Valor form or Master form type things in order to get over to that. I don't really remember if I can get to any other way.
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Well, if you ain't in top shape.
I knew it.
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
So, we're trying to find Riku and the King. Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Sounds like you could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy, we were hoping the three of you might give us a hand around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Oh, I thought it was you. Right on time.
It's Brian!
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh. Here. They're presents for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Membership cards!
Kinda cool, huh?
Hey, thanks, Leah. Huh? Oh no! We're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Just a moment, Sora. What about your magic? Huh? Oh, that's right. Maybe you forgot it while you were asleep. Yep. Now, what am I to do with you? I suppose I'll have to lend you a few spells, but be careful with them. Thanks, Merlin. To the Bailey and fast. So we get a membership card, we get Blizzard, I like how he said a few spells, but instead of giving us a few, just give us one. Blizzard is fine for right now. Same as it is in Kingdom Hearts 1. We have quick select, and then we can use it from here, but you're typically going to be using it from your quick select as it's much easier. There's a puzzle piece right here, so let's just grab this. I don't think there's anything else we can do right here right now. So I'm going to save right here. Such a save point. I like Aerith's voice actor in this game more as well than I did in Kingdom Hearts 1. And something else that's pretty neat is, you might have noticed it already, but sometimes when I save, like, a different character icon will be in the right-hand side of it. Which I like. I was like, you know, that's a nice little touch right there. So I got up to the Bailey. Bailey is the up and direction where I went before. But I couldn't remember if we had to hard walk there or if it would, like, we would just leave the house and it would just kind of teleport us there. And I was like, no, I want to get these treasure chests now. Which, again, it doesn't really matter, but, you know, I don't know, that's just the way I've always done it, just going a little bit exploring, like, looking around. I like the skybox here, it's not bad. It does kind of, I don't know, I guess it gives you, like, I like this one more than the one in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'd prefer it if it was a bit more purple or like had a bit more blue in it, but I do like this flavor. Anyway, let's go to the Bailey. This upcoming portion isn't exactly easy. Starting out on critical mode, but we should be okay for the most part until the samurai show up at least.
Look at that.
Oh.
We want to restore Hollow Bastion to what it used to be. Who knows? Maybe even something better. There's still a lot to do, but I'm sure we can handle everything. Except for that and that.
We'll handle them.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes. The ones we need to worry about are the nobodies.
Hambo's Organization 13 guy's in charge, too.
You called?
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
I love a lot of the music in this game. So right here, we have, I think this is our first instance of like having to protect something. Essentially, we just have to make sure the gate doesn't get destroyed, or the gates rather, I should say. I want to fight this one. And don't forget, we have magic use too. Now, like I said, there's a reaction command for the samurais, which you can use. Oh, okay, I just died. I don't remember how to trigger it, but when it triggers, you'll know. Unfortunately. Oh, this respawns to Heartless too. Okay, this isn't that bad then, because I can just get a little bit more easy experience. But instead of going all the way around the stairs this time, we're just going to climb up this way because it's faster. Do you have to block for it? That could be it. Oh, we'll see in a moment. He also didn't flinch when I used magic on him. The man just had super armor. Okay. Oh, it's circle. I'm used to having an offensive spell on triangle. Well, that's usually thunder that I have on triangle. So I'm gonna magic up. I'm gonna try to get rid of these weenies first. Oh, I had the reaction command right there, actually. There you go. Only thing is, I don't know what triggered it. I'm also not sure if it happens. If it always happens on that slot at first, or if RNG is just in your boy's favor. I thought you would have done a little bit more damage with that squall. So I still don't know what triggers it, because I definitely didn't block them.
A truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more capable hands.
Show yourselves!
Organization 13!
Good, now we can settle this.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we're gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh, tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! You used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
Wait! That's he got away.
That was weird. Who gave him the same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me. The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow!
Huh?
What's this?
Gorge, you think?
Oh, now I get it. That must have been the gate Yen Sid talked about.
Oh boy!
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
See you soon.
I like Sora's theme. I like it a lot. Okay, you're not gonna call him Grease Squad, Alonzo. Is he talking about Ven or Roxas Kappa? He might have been talking about Shion. You don't know. Oh, lol, JK, he said he. Well, there goes my Kappa. I'm like, you don't know. Although, I guess to be fair, he saw Shion as not what the same thing as Ven and Roxas did. So he could have been talking about Shion too. You don't know.
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the Keyblade? He's nothing but a boy.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart, unlike all of us here.
He had better be, or else he's worthless.
I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure. Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
You act as though you have a conscience. When was the last time any one of us felt anything?
Truer words were never spoken. Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait.
Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember. Now go.
Hey! What happened to Twilight Town? It's gone!
So now we're getting into how the gummy missions are going to work in this game. Essentially, we're going to have to fly into this gate and press triangle. And that's how we unlock the gummy routes. I also hate how Demyx is a voice actor, voice someone in Dark Cloud 2. And whenever Demyx speaks, that's all I can hear. For those of you that have played Dark Cloud 2, the character Dr. Knob was also voiced by Demyx's voice actor. So, now typically you go, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we go here first, right? Can I even see it? No. Okay. But yeah, typically we go here first. So we're gonna go through Asteroid Sweep. Asteroid Sweep. I don't think we have many, if any other weapons I can slap onto my gummy ship. Oh God. Oh, okay. There we go. No. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I have laser. Oh, do I have more? I like how it tells you in this one, what they like. They fire in 2 different directions. It also, they're also a different name. They're not thunder. This is blizzard. This is fire. I don't have enough space for that. I definitely don't have enough space for that. Jeez. Now, typically, what you want to do in this game is, you'll just make something small and, I'm sorry, no, that's for Kingdom Hearts 1. You usually want to make something small. This game, like, you just want to make like a kind of like box-like thing. It has like a hole in the middle. Is what I've seen a lot as the easiest thing to do the gummy ship missions with. I don't remember how to fire. Uh-oh. Was it R2? We'll watch this once. And then we can actually get more versions of the gummy ship by doing gummy ship missions and things like that. And by like picking up certain things. So left stick to control exit fire. Okay. You see a treasure list here, because you can get specific treasures from this as well by taking out specific. Oh right, I can't just hold because I have a laser. Oh boy. So if I want to continuously fire, I have to keep tapping. But as you can see, we have lasers, not lasers. We have these things to pick up. They're called medals, and medals will help what helps determine your score. So you want to pick up as many as you can. Obviously, that's if you want to do gummy ship mission type stuff, and like get like you know, trophies and things like that. Gonna want to work on that stuff. But there's also a little level you can see in the top left hand corner as well that goes up with the more medals you collect. Now I don't remember if it's finish the level with there was a rare enemy that we want to kill because that gets you treasures. If you want to finish a level with finish stage with a certain level, or if you just want to obtain that certain level. Which is why I spoke before about just getting the square. Oh, making the square gummy ship, because every time you get hit, your level goes down by 1. I want to get the rare, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, like I just went from 11 to 10, and I just got hit once. So you want to try not to get hit if you're focusing on doing gummy ship mission type things. So here we have 2 enemies, but the thing in the middle, they kind of just blow up if you shoot them enough. These things with rings. And my level's looking pretty bad right now, but that's fine for now. But this is only the basic level of gummy ship. But I find gummy ship to be a lot more, like I find this a lot more fun to do than the ones in Kingdom Hearts 1, for sure. It'd be a lot nicer if I could just hold X instead of having to tap it. But I think if I take the lasers off, I'll be able to do that. I also didn't realize that I had lasers already installed on my gummy ship. And we just unlocked the blueprint for Highwind and Falcon. Funnily enough, Highwind is what Riku wanted to name the raft in Kingdom Hearts 1, if any of you remember that. And I got most of the materials. I think I'm only missing 1, yeah. Only missed 1 more enemy during that. And now we have our first our first world that we like officially unlocked here. It's called Land of Dragons.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean...
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? What? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
Those who will fall for anything. Well, he's right. Sora and Donald, pretty stupid. Most of the time. And like, it always just makes me... It's like the fact that Goofy is just the one that, like, it just isn't silly out of the three of them. I'm just like, why are you like this? Hello, Gizmo. Hello, Cody. Oh, hello, Goobot. Unfortunately, right now, we cannot take Ping out of the party, which isn't that big of a deal because you can swap out during battle as well. But we're going to keep Goofy in because Goofy gives us access to Valor form. So I want to put experience boost on as well since I did not have that prior. And once we get to half health or less, our experience doubles. So that is very, very good for us to have. And Ping right now only has draw and item boost. For those of you that know about Mulan, like, you already know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't remember. I think I watched the movie once when I was a kid. So I didn't remember much of what was going to happen in this. Usually have fire on square, I think. So I'm going to swap it there. Do that. Do that. Oh, that's not what I'm going to do, but... And as we can see, like, there's not many members of the organization left. So. I like how Zigbar was just antagonizing us, like, while we were, just with the organization. Oh boy. Did Aerith have green eyes in Final Fantasy VII? I think she did. I don't think Yuffie had violet eyes though. Those are violet, purple, violet. It's like the same thing. Basically. Oh. Oh yeah, you can also get like various screenshots of things as well for your your journal as well. Okay. Let's do that. Moogles, there we go. Luckily in this game, we don't actually have to look at everything outside of the... Okay, so here's a few puzzle pieces I collected so far. I think that goes there. It goes here. This is gonna go there. So later on, once we get the rest of it, you know, we'll be able to fill it in. And this one's called Awakening. And I think this is going to be the dive into the heart of, for Sora with the cast of Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't remember the things, but I know, like, a lot of it was used as key arts for, Unchained. So there's that. Alright. Now, MP charge. When MP is empty, MP will be charged until it's full. No MP, MP will be recharged until full MP. So there's no magic during that time. I'm setting up MP charge. Essentially, like I said, so we're going to have it charge. I don't know why you would turn MP charge off, to be honest. But yeah, after we use up our MP, it will go into charge mode, and we won't be able to use magic until it's charged. That's really relevant because in this game, Cure takes all your MP. However, it's also an AoE type thing as well. So like I said before, you can change party members on the fly as well by hitting, I think, right on the D-pad. Brings you over to this menu. Oh no, it's just left. Okay. So you just hit left, you go from your regular one to over here. And now you go down here and go to party. So you don't have to do it at save points anymore in particular. You can do it